connecting or are you
Connecting to data center. And now I apparently have to reboot Final Fantasy. Okay.
makes you feel better? I think we just wiped.
And that would make me feel better how?
I don't know. I was just throwing that out there. Also, oh yeah, these things eventually detonate by themselves, huh? This is also an educational stream.
Okay.
What day is it? It's Thursday right now, right?
Yes, today is Thursday.
Meaning they're not maintenance day.
If I'm the only one that went down, maintenance day would not be the reason.
No, I saw another guy. I think who just DC'd.
Well, if you're still on there, then it's not maintenance day. Or maybe it is if I can't connect the data center again. Okay, no, I connected the data center just fine. Okay, now I wait.
So yeah, I'll be back, but my friend, our friendly samurai is not gonna be here.
Well, that was some
Oh,
awkwardness.
well, we
Oh,
can
I
actually.
apparently hit level 52 sometime.
I did too. It's really easy to level up to 52. Meaning, if we ever do Heavensward, I don't think we have to worry as much about levels.
I'm in queue. If you ever tried to organize a six-person raid in a multiplayer game, you know that global conspiracies of any kind are impossible.
Don't worry, me and Ezra are just kind of dancing for each other. You missed the dance party, is what I'm saying.
So can we vote kick? Is that a thing?
No, we have to wait for 15. I think we can at least DPS the first boss.
I have big head and little arms. So we're just going in without him? That the plan?
I think we could probably try it. I mean, the alternative is we just sit here and do nothing.
But my equipment durability.
I don't really care about. Oh. There was a vote kick, and we restock. This should take 5 seconds because it's a DPS. And go. Pull, 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 pull. We can. Key automatically is going to be coming in after 15 seconds.
Ow, I just got lit on fire.
You're not going to like the next boss if you're running from being lit on fire by that.
He's leaving me. Why is he mad at you guys now? What?
You don't have Defiance on.
It still said I had aggro though.
Because you hit him first.
No, like my red dot in the corner still said he was decking me.
By the way, keep a close eye on these canisters, because if they turn red by themselves as well by the looks of it. I know, because one blew me up, and it wasn't really a fun time for anyone. Oh wait, a Selene isn't summoned, that's why my healing is so much lower.
So it's the heavy swing that I have to make sure isn't on them, right?
I believe so.
I'm guessing that just targets a random person, because...
I think that just targets... That or it just targets behind, because I think you did it in the back last time.
But it wasn't an exact 180, so I think it's just a random person that doesn't have aggro. Oh gosh.
Eh.
He's hitting a tank. Oh, tank is safe.
Keep your head on a swivel, because one of these are gonna explode. Uh-oh. It's dangerously close to the main cerulean tank, and that kind of makes me worried.
Oh gosh, there's no good spot for me to aim him anymore. I guess he's facing this way now.
You know what that means? Just GPS him harder.
There's only so hard I can hit things.
You have an axe, Casey.
Yes, and apparently the axe does less damage than a stick. Granted, that stick has a very pointy end, and oh no, you made him hit one.
So we're just going to stay away from that one, because it's going to blow up in a second.
And that's boss one down.
Correct. Keep going. So we're about 30 minutes into the patch, since the last split, which is into the patch 5.
Wait, there's Garleans here now.
Oh yeah, don't you remember the story?
Nope.
So, we didn't just go randomly to Midgard-Soma, we went here because the Garleans were screwing around with him, and Ishgard was worried that if they reawoken Midgard-Soma, things weren't going to go well for them, because, well, he's a dragon. Wait, no, I remember. The Garleans were screwing with stuff here. And then Midgard-Soma reawoke. So nice that this random machine had parts, Casey. Had a random key on it.
Yeah, the identification key of the person in the machine.
Are they in the machine?
That's what I always assumed. They were giant mech suits.
It makes so much more sense. I always thought they were remote controlled.
They might be. I know, like, the walkers have people in them, but... Do we kill the Colossus too?
Yes. It's
Cool.
gonna be annoying if we don't. Also, I'm healing you.
So I want to face him in this direction.
Grown so much as a tank. And if anything, I feel like degraded as a healer.
You, continue facing this direction, please.
There's only one thing I'm worried about tank-wise, Casey.
But
every time you play tank from now on, you're gonna remember this live stream. That 19-hour stream.
Aha, yes. This is going to be the reason that I never play tanks again. Waha! I totally already planned that before you said something.
Or you can always play healer.
I'll play DPS and be satisfied.
We play ranged DPS as well. Do you have a melee DPS for that matter, or
I have Monk.
How have you been enjoying Monk? I know you've been doing that in your off time.
It's okay. I prefer ranged. I don't have to worry about any directionals or anything, which is kind of nice.
It's also one of the weird ones, where it is a class dedicated to directionals. A lot of classes don't need directionals. Or aren't heavily reliant on them, I don't think. How about caster?
Haven't tried one. I might go for Black Mage, now that I don't have to go through the starting quest with it.
I mean, you still have to go through. Oh, you mean through the main
Story.
with it?
Because that's what I hated before. Which was the new direction? This way.
Go, 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 go,
Wow,
go.
wow.
Okay. So you know Batrider, that character from the current the hit game Dota 2 that it currently has a TI-10 going on.
Ready?
You know he has Batrider's Firefly. This is an FYI.
Flame thrower.
You're gonna see that eventually, but he does have Firefly.
Oh, okay, that's a continuous thing.
Yep. You're gonna realize this guy has pretty much only continuous stuff.
Get back here.
See? Firefly.
Luckily
for us, most of us don't really care about Firefly.
I care. I might step in it and burn my toes.
Oh no. The tank doesn't get a DPS. Oh no, the tank's not here to get the aggro off me. I like how that backfired so quickly.
What backfired so quickly?
I was like, oh, I care so much that the tank's not going to be able to do deep damage. And then I immediately got aggroed on by like 5 guys.
I mean, if I had noticed they were actually there, I would have run across the fire for it.
Oh, great, this. So I'm just going to pull him over here. This is an FYI.
I ran across the fire so that I would be on the bigger side.
So he's eventually going to spawn more Garlands. As a heads up.
I'm kind of stuck.
Oh, he is aggroed on me. Okay, you got him.
He was in range of my tomahawk, but I had like one square I could stand in to not be in the flamethrower or the firefly.
Frick. Why is everyone almost always dead? I'm starting to think it's me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Hi.
We're running out of space here. Frick me. Trying to keep everyone alive. Did you see how much fire there was right there?
I see no problem with this. See?
Oh. Okay, we're alive. And this is the part where we fight Midgar Silman. I just realized him and Ramu are kind of similar, but we didn't actually do anything to him. It was the Garlands who pissed him off.
Yeah, but we have to be tested.
Which, by the way, isn't stated in the US one, which makes it, which is really, which I can't believe they didn't put, because that seems to be a really important detail.
Hey you. Okay, good. I got them all.
I always had an argument with James over this, because I was always like, man, he seems like such a, I know he gets better, but he's such a dick, and then I realized, oh wait, it's because they didn't localize the text that actually gives him a reason for doing this. Also pop everything, because
I popped everything but my cannot go below 1 HP before you stated that.
Which is, like I was saying,
Kaboom!
because it's like, that's the one text that would make sense for him, why he's doing it, and then they just kind of make it seem like, oh, he's doing it because he's just kind of a dick.
So can you take 2 groups at once? Or should I stick with 1?
You can do 2. I didn't have Lust Raid out, Casey.
I don't know what that is, so that doesn't help me.
You know Aether Flow, how it gives you free heals, and that's how you heal? You burst healing?
I never had to worry about that. Regular healing was enough for me.
think my main problem is I'm playing this like I'm a white mage, and white mage plays very differently.
I literally, when I played it, just spammed heal and nothing else.
Which is playing white mage, essentially.
From what I heard from white mage, you can sometimes get away with just like a regen and then hitting some stuff and then healing, but no, I just literally hit heal over and over and over again.
No, that's what I mean. Whenever you're not just getting away with regen, you can... Here, it doesn't feel like you can get away with just shields. Because my shield only...
I remember this having some really ridiculous AoEs on the ground, and that's about it.
Oh yes, this is the bullet hell one.
Thou shalt be weighed in the balances. That says testing to me, does it not?
Difference between this fight and the end of the cutscene. In the cutscene, he pretty much just goes, "Oh, I'm gonna strip you of Heidelin's gift."
So we have to do something about these dragons, right?
Yeah, we killed the How you kill Midwestern is you kill the dragons.
Cool.
Also, at one point, he's gonna spawn an ad, and we need to kill it quickly. And then we activate it kind of like in the canister, just like in the Leviathan fight, at a specific time. On the right side, I don't have to heal that much. I can actually focus on DPS in here. Okay, never mind. There that place. Here's a regen case, so you should be fine by yourself.
Oh, this guy is immune to stuns too, but he's just an ad. So we need to kill this thingamajig.
Correct, because eventually Midwest someone's gonna spawn a giant AoE, and that's gonna kill us.
Okay, someone's using it.
Oh fuck, get me in, get me in.
So in theory, if you came in here like with your level 90 stuff, could you just kill Midgardsormr and ignore this dragon?
No, because if you look at his boss right now, he's invincible. Not like in How Quick he just has no skin on her. He was completely invincible during that phase. Also,
Okay. Let's do this, because that's a very faster way of getting that buff. Into thee I place my spirit. That's a very cool line for a very old dragon.
Omega Raid's even...
What the ah!
Just get out the AoE, lol.
It looked like that was like an instant thing. Like, their floor is already lava.
Do you remember the AoEs now, Case? The bullet?
Oh, I remember the bullet hole. That was literally the only thing I remembered about this thing. This fight sounds like it would be completely and utterly terrible to do as a black mage.
Oh yeah, because you don't get to stand still. My brother always said that black mage is probably the hardest job in the game. More so because although it's a stupidly simple class to use, even at the higher levels, you have to move around so much, you have to know everything about the fight. Otherwise you can't pretty much do any. I don't know if that's actually true, but...
Oh, there it is again.
Still, yeah. Okay, I think they reduced his health, or ability something like that. And whenever he does the giant AoE, which is now...
You're not rushing to get in here this time?
To be fair, I thought it had a bigger AoE, that's why I rushed last time. Because I was like, oh, it's probably going to hit me from over here. Are you kidding me? I'm going to get hit by one of these. I just want to cast.
I'm doing perfectly fine, don't mind me.
After this, we just focused on Dailyawesome. Dailyawesome, can you please screw off and let me actually fight?
Oh, that thing actually has knockback. I never realized that.
I'm really tired of this fire thing. Albeit, although I don't think either of our friends can do that.
Okay, skip cutscene. Oh, eastward of me, I'm leaving. Woohoo!
Did it. We saved all of the baby animals, Casey.
So we have 4 more quests before Split, one of them having a trial in it.
Yeah, what is this gonna be an open hour one?
And skip another cutscene. Oh, that was a cool voice that I heard for a split second.
Isn't it good that the one thing that we've gained from the speedrun is you can now actually listen to the voice?
You mean the one thing I've gained from this speedrun is I get split seconds of voices here and there?
I mean, when we go back to actually going through Stormblood, we don't have to voice act anymore if you don't like.
That has nothing to do with the speedrun, though. This is just my headphones breaking and having to get a new set, essentially.
So is this your new set?
Technically, I had to get a new connector. Which works the same. Also, where am I? Where is this tab? What? What? Oh. I'm dumb. I was flying above the town, thinking I wasn't above the town, it was above a void, and was like, where's the town?
Well, the way of light has never been...
I still have an intelligence of 84.
Why is this door not opening? You have to use the doorknob before you have lights.
I am! Hits the doorknob with a hammer. It's not opening!
And now our load times have switched again. I liked my 20 minutes of being the faster of the 2 loaders.
Okay, there's that done. A message from Mona Brita.
This is where Morgan Brita's like, where we're testing all the crystals, and Morgan Brita's like, oh hey, do you think this would work? And do you think we can just channel from all the crystals that are in the surroundings from the Calamity? And then I think that we say no, and then we go like, oh no, Minfilia has been kidnapped. And then we go save her.
Minfilia gets kidnapped again? How many times did she get kidnapped? Like 7? Feels like. It's actually like 2 or 3. Depends on whether you account her getting kidnapped by Heidelin as being kidnapped.
She did it willingly. You can't be kidnapped if you do it willingly.
You can be kidnapped willingly.
I mean, you... willingly... If you mean willingly in quotations, then yes, you can do it willingly.
You can willingly be kidnapped.
How?
You want to run away from home, so you willingly get kidnapped by some random dude to get away from home. It's still considered kidnapping, even if you did it willingly.
You have a point. It's a really bad idea.
It is a bad idea. It still is feasible.
I'd highly recommend anyone listening to this VOD not do that.
You mean someone would maybe have taken my advice to heart? That sounds like a bad idea.
The streamer who has one view to heart.
Is that one view you, or is it me? I think that one view is me. Sadly enough.
For the record, I did actually get a view of randomly doing that 19-hour stream, but...
I thought you had 2 different people come into your chat and say something.
By the way, I can teleport here now. Oh wait, it's the upper one, so it doesn't matter that I picked the lower one.
Oh, was that 20 hours in and still missing an aetherite?
I know future me is going to include every aetherite that I haven't actually attuned to. To him, I say, screw you. I got the last laugh. You have to edit 26 hours of this.
I'm not editing any of it, so that means I have the last laugh.
You ever edited anything?
You never stated I had to edit anything. You just said your last laugh was that you don't have to edit it, but your future you does. So that means I have the last laugh, because my future me doesn't have to, and neither does my current.
I mean, I'd appreciate edit for not this video. Actually, no, I'm not going to make you edit the other video that actually has been made in succession before this. There's a lot of lore to this quest line, Casey. I mean, to this channel.
We have lore?
Yeah, it's Dailyawesome lore.
You mean Orcs Must Die too?
Yeah, exactly.
I just realized a very strange thing about my abilities.
It's on Steam 3 now, right?
Yeah, 3 I believe is on Steam now. We could get that and play it. That'd be fun.
We really should play that, just out of nostalgia's sake, even if it's not that good.
Well, I do know for a fact there is one bug in the game.
Oh gosh. Well, there's always a bug in the game because of how detailed all games are. But...
Well, apparently in Orcs Must Die 3 you can sell your allies traps, and it'll return their money to them. But, like, both players can do it. But if you put down a double-sized barrier and have both people sell it at the same time, the original placer will get double the money back, and this is repeatable infinite number of times.
Yeah, that sounds like something we're not going to do, because that doesn't sound very fun.
I watched a guy do it on Endless Mode, and by round 1, he had the entire map covered in lasers.
There we go.
He also was just very bad at his actual trap placing, that guy. He, like, didn't make a maze at all. He just put lots and lots of tar down, and lots of lasers. And a lot of archers, and that was it.
To finish that other co-op game we have.
Yep.
Well,
we were here together, right?
Yeah. Well, I guess we have a lot of time now that we're not going to be playing Final Fantasy for at least a month. Or at least a few weeks with me.
An uninvited Ossian.
He's like the most forgettable Ossian ever.
La Habrea?
La Brea, at least, I would say is one of the more memorable ones.
That's the only one I actually know the name of.
La Brea, exactly, because you see him multiple times.
I can't teleport because the stupid eye monster decided to attack me.
Have you ever... Did you tell him to not do that?
Yes, by murdering him.
Doesn't seem really good.
Does it look like I have the brain power to determine right from wrong?
I mean, we are the warrior of light.
Once again, I point at my 82 intelligence. 84 intelligence. You might be able to determine right from wrong, but something hits me, I'm going to hit it harder.
Oh boy.
Okay.
How close are we done to this patch, by the way?
Well, the uninvited Ossian quest that I'm on gives you Chrysalis, and there's one afterwards.
So we might barely get into an hour, maybe?
Chrysalis is now available.
I have uninvited Ossian, I just need to talk to the guy near the eyeball.
Oh no, Mona Brita! Forget about me, go!
Tank would... I can't believe they added a tank into the game, Casey. And then into the science, and she died immediately. I'm still ticked off about that. I mean, we can have 1,000,001 DPS casters, but We can't have one.
Okay.
Whole
Well,
map.
that's not annoying at all. I was searching through the duty finder to find the chrysalis, and instead of it being at the bottom like it should be, it's like at number 5, just under Cape Westwind. It's just like, wait, why? Let me know when you're ready to go.
Below it.
So Ifrit, Garuda, and Titan Hard, Thorn March, Leviathan Hard, Ramu Hard, and Shiva Hard are all below it.
It's because it doesn't have the hard title behind it.
But it's still annoying.
Not saying it's a good reason. I'm just saying it's a reason.
Nabrails is this one.
Oh, Nabrialis.
Whatever. I'm just ready to join when you are.
This is the most forgettable Assia because not even like the female Assia is this forgettable because
There's a female Ossian?
remember she does the fusion dance with La Brea and then they form a giant Ascian
Nope.
at the end of Heaven's Ward.
Nope.
It's in a dungeon. Chrysalis is now available. Duty Finder has been updated with a new duty.
Let me know when you're actually in control of your character again, otherwise it'll say failed.
I'm good. Go.
Okay. This is the perfect time to go and get your chocobo. Never mind.
The world's just trolling us. We can finally see what the chocobo's name is. Oh, you got teleported back to the wait.
Air fryers are the easy bake oven that many of us never got as children. You ever use an easy bake oven?
I have not.
Good, they're terrible.
I mean, they're made for kids. Of course they're gonna be bad.
What part of them do you think is bad?
I'd assume the heat.
No. Things actually get cooked when you put them through the easy bake oven. Overcooked.
Go. This one's really simple. Like even a caveman can do it.
But I learned something very strange. So my 2-hit AoE combo will increase the duration of my Storm's Eye buff, but it won't actually give me the buff if I already don't have it.
Correct.
So I need to do the 3-hit combo to get it, and then whenever I want to refresh it, I can do the 2-hit faster combo.
In theory, yeah.
So I want to alternate which ones I get hit by, right?
Yeah, don't get it. If you got hit by the spiky one, don't get hit by the...
Black or red, so I need a black one next. And then this red one.
Then again, you have enough health
To ignore it. Oh gosh, there's like 4 red ones right here. You got a couple of red ones.
Uh-oh.
You got like 4.
It's gonna hurt. Let's do this.
Take that.
This is gonna reduce the damage.
That didn't hurt that much.
To be fair, he spawns like 20 of those orbs and you stop the majority of them.
I'm pretty sure he spawns more than 20.
Maybe 30. I don't think it's that much.
I think it was more like 35. There were a lot of them.
Wait, I said 30 and then you said 35. 35 is not that big of a...
You said 20 to begin with.
Yeah, and then I said 30. I'm so confused.
We're good at confusing each other, aren't we?
Yeah, that's why we're friends.
I thought we were friends because I randomly went to Valley Worlds of Fun with you.
You were my +1 that day.
I was your last option +1. And a great friendship was born.
I mean, at least we gonna joke about this years later.
Didn't we joke about it like 2 days after, too?
Probably.
It was like, yes, you get to invite a friend to Valley Worlds of Fun. Well, what friend will I take? Well, he can't, and he can't, and he can't. What about this random guy I was in the band with?
Yeah, it'll probably work.
I was so confused that day. My mom was just like, hey, you remember Zach? And I'm like, kind of? Well, he's inviting you to Valley Worlds of Fun. I'm like, why? I don't know. I'm like, okay.
I think it was a church thing.
It was a church thing.
Which is why you were the next option. Oh gosh. Ow. I need a black one.
So I need this one.
Daily reminder that we do
And
have
then this one. And then this one. I'm so slow! Eh. Oh gosh. Whoosh. What is the shadow spike even? I didn't even notice they were a thing.
It makes a bunch of
Oh no. Why did he do that?
What?
Cynthio died and then resurrected. Wait, does that work in battle? No, he's dead again. I'm very confused. It looked like he did the resurrect from spawn point thing, but then he just respawned and died again, so I guess he didn't.
Casey, we're in a trial, you can't do that.
Yeah, that's why I was confused.
I was about to say, if he spawned and it immediately die again, I was gonna feel so bad for him. Also, don't forget, we need the elf to lead the pair.
We need to be prepared for level 3 tank busting limit break. Make a mountain. Oh yeah, I was about to run. I was planning on running away from that thing.
Okay, you were supposed to tank.
Hmm? Tank what?
You see those giant AoEs? You're the one who tanks that goes inside the meteors.
Like this one in the middle?
Yes.
Or the small ones on the outside?
Small ones on the outside.
Okay. Do we kill the tear or do we ignore the tear?
No, we want to kill that tear. Why I'm having you focus this is because all the DPSs need to be on the tear, so we don't die. Because eventually we can't tank this.
I got there just in time.
I died.
I got there just in time to headbutt the meteor.
I feel bad I died.
Can you be res? Or are you still in the other area?
No, they pulled me. My dead corpse was pulled in. You guys. This is, oddly enough, this isn't like hiding. Okay, we are about an hour over.
We don't split yet.
Not yet.
An hour over.
We're about to be an hour.
An hour from the split.
Correct.
Leave duty. So yeah, we have in memory of Mona Brita, and then we split.
See, I did call it that we weren't going to get to that. This was probably going to take a full hour because of the dungeon. Although I didn't realize Although I didn't realize
Really?
the reason.
Well, that's annoying. We had to go to like that random point in the corner of Mordona next.
Look the bright side, we can fly at least.
Isn't that where you go for Kieran?
Yep.
Oh, at least it is not a one-time use thing. What do you think about a nice Kieran %?
So we can't join parties, Casey. So we would need 8 people, or just to do these extreme.
You'd have to do it as solo, and you see how fast you can go from the end of the base Realm Reborn through the patches and get all of the mounts, and then get to Kieran.
For the record, I'm pretty sure that getting Kieran would take longer than what our speedrun's going to be by the end of this.
Probably.
Because you have to hope that you get it from the extreme, since you can.
And then you have to hope that everyone else doesn't get it.
And then the bigger issue here, You have to do the extreme in Duty Finder as is with a bunch of new people.
I mean, the alternate is just to find some way to level up to max level and do it yourself over and over and over again.
Honestly, I'm not sure which would be quicker. This is the scene when Ingrasoma goes, "You're about to die by dragons," and I go, "Ingrasoma, that isn't very helpful. Can you be a little more specific by that?" And then he goes away.
So we have 16 quests and 1 trial to go.
And a lot of betrayals. You know what,
A lot of stabbing in the backside.
You know what? I'm just teleporting. Do this.
Chobo is best companion. Prove me wrong.
I think my Chocobo is the best companion.
He needs a name to be best companion.
He does have a name.
You need to know his name for him to be viable as a contender for best chocobo. Or best companion.
Hey, whenever we get done with this speedrun, just you wait, it's gonna like blow Chobo's name out of the water. It totally is not gonna be underwhelming for this joke.
Okay, I have finished the patch, and I'm gonna wait for you to split. A victory won, a comrade lost. To honor the fallen, a living forge ever something towards the light of a new something.
Pompadour Bros have almost done it, please.
We are the Pompadour Bros, my glorious pompadours swaying in the wind. Would you ever get a pompadour in real life?
Don't have enough. I hate having long hair, so no.
But it'd be sticking out the front of your head.
Also, my hair grows around, not just on top.
I'm sure if you use enough hair gel, you could turn it into a pompadour. And maybe some glue. Split. We're on the last one, friend.
Last patch and we are done. So we're going to submit this run. Then I'm going to get a cookie.
I'm afraid we can't submit the run right after. So remember, I'm going to sleep.
Kind of sad that that's still there. Also, this is where we get our Scion outfit.
We get a Scion outfit? Since when?
At the end of each patch, we always get a Scion outfit. I think the only
Oh, you mean the Scions change their outfit. Wait, where is Ida? I thought she would just be back here. No, she's back over there. Never mind.
That's what you get for not using your map like intellectuals like myself.
We have already gone over the fact that I have 84 intelligence to your 500.
You would have to have a very IQ to understand Scholar in these books.
What is this reading you speak of? Me know me numbers.
Without me, the run would not exist.
That is true. If you had never convinced me to do this monstrosity, I would never have lost sleep over it.
To be fair, we both lost sleep over it.
We did! It was still your idea to begin with.
You weren't very hard to convince either.
I'm a pushover to my friends. Have you not figured this out yet?
At some point, I was just waiting for you at some point to say, yeah, this is too much time we've sunk into it.
No. For the first, like, 14 to 15 hours, it was just like, okay, I gave my word, I'm gonna do this. And then after that, it's like, screw this, I put in this long, might as well finish it.
I believe that's what it's called. What is it called? Something sunken fallacy. Oh, sunken cost fallacy.
Something like that.
Oh, gamble. It's actually gamblers where it's gamblers is where it's if you essentially have essentially that you eventually have to turn up correct.
Mm-hmm.
sunken cost is, well, I've come this far, and I'm not going to give up. I can't lose all that time or money.
That sounds
Even if
like
I was,
most video game protagonists. I've come this far, I can't lose now. Defenders for Ishgard.
oh, I think the biggest thing I'm looking forward to
Is not having to worry about this anymore?
is that is to be able to go to get all my friends and say, look at this, my name is on this speedrun.com thing.
Unless we somehow messed up somewhere and failed.
I swear, I'm going to cry if we somehow if I get a DM from the guy and he's like, yeah, sorry, you actually talked to this added the chocobo to the party, and Choco counts as a third member here.
Well, that's fine. We don't have anyone named Choco. We have Chobo.
Who's obviously superior in every way.
Yeah, his name has a B instead of a C, and B comes before C in the alphabet, making it better. Da, 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 da.
Alfino literally sauce is a tool to meet his ends. I remember.
Talk to you. A tenter-hooked... What is a tenter-hooked temple knight? What? Dyspeptic. Trembling. That one makes sense. What was this other one? Bothered Bowman.
So how soon is the trial in this patch?
About a third... Like, in between the third and a half, so like 2/5 of the way.
Okay, so
I'll count in a second.
Head in that direction now, then.
Meanwhile, I get to fly back to Hoshafont. So let's see. It's the 7th quest. So once you hit Worm's Roar, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to go. Time to go speak to Imeric, your favorite person.
Because I love Imeric.
Hoshafont is better.
I mean, you're not wrong. They do both different things, though.
But Hoshafont is by far the better bro. He has the better bromance. Even if he doesn't have a pompadour.
Fun fact, in the Japanese version of this game, Casey, the way Hoshafont talks to the player is less of a camaraderie, as in he's a really nice, and more of a flirt. A guy who was flirting, essentially.
I see no problem with this.
Meaning they more or less implied he was more homosexual, I believe, in the Japanese version.
Unless you played as a girl.
Yeah, in that case, it's just gonna. I guess it doesn't matter either way.
It just means he's a flirt.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't even say actually, I'd have to read some of the text. Because that's what I've heard, but now I'm actually curious to read what the differences are.
I'm turning in committed to the cause.
I'm on Worm's Roar. How far behind am I?
About 1 quest. Because committed to the cause is literally talk to Alphino and then go talk to Menphelia. And that's the entire quest.
She's committed to the cause, man.
Okay, I'm now on Volunteer Dragon Slayers.
Hoshafont, what's up?
And it's Hoshafont, then talk to Imeric, then talk to Alphino, and then talk to Alphino, and then talk to Menphelia, and then talk to Tataru. Lots of talking to people.
I get a feeling that's going to be what a lot of this is.
And skipping cutscenes, a lot of that too.
Yeah, but at this point, we just have that unlocked.
Talk to Slathborn.
So Are these your new headphones, by the way?
Nope, these are still the old ones, just with the new connector.
So in other words, you're gonna now, from now on, always be able to hear the...
Until these ones break, and I break completely, and I go to being regular Bluetooth somehow again. Don't ask me how I'll do that, because that would involve figuring out what's wrong with my desktop that it won't let Bluetooth connect. But eventually I might not, but for the foreseeable future, it should be perfectly fine to hear things. Also, I love my Onion Knight, and you cannot prove me wrong.
I mean, why would I want to prove you wrong?
Just Onion Knight, best companion. Minion, that's what he's called.
By the way, fun... What was I going to...
Where is this guy? Huh? No? Oh, here you are. Talk to you. The Angular Adventurer.
After I'm done with the speed run and after we submit everything, I'm gonna just go have some waffles.
Waffles are tasty. I had waffles.
I have some waffles in the fridge.
I had waffles in the freezer. They were Eggo brand, but they were still waffles.
Sorry, mine's freezer food.
Are they Eggo brand?
I believe so.
Cool. Back to Ulda. So I do an allied perspective, which I believe is going to be us talking to all three of the alliance leaders. And then we get the... And then I believe... Go.
At this point in the story, I'm pretty sure they're just like... IMEX trying to get us to help them if the upcoming invasion. And then they're like, oh, we can't commit anything. And that's literally what everyone does.
Pretty much.
Which is shocking when you consider they did the exact same thing to the Domans.
I mean, why would they? Why stick your neck out for someone if they're not going to be able to help you in return?
I guess.
For people, like, it's the smart idea for the rulers of a country. They have to look out for their own country and their own city-state first. Sure, it's a douchebag move, but what do? You have to look out for your own.
At the same time, I think Alphina brings up a point during the story that, yes, if the dragons destroy that city, then they're going to be coming after your city next.
Yeah, well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Why would the dragons go through all the effort to come all the way over here to Ulda, which is the only one that I had to talk to so far?
Makes sense. Gridania is literally right there, so...
Gridania is much better suited for killing things from the air because of the Ixal than any of the others.
How about that? I'd say pretty much...
Gridania has the Archers Guild.
And then they... And guess where Dragoons come from? You know, the people dedicated to killing dragons.
I mean, how does a Dragoon stab a dragon when it's in the sky?
That's the entire point. They jump up to the dragon.
No, they wait for the dragon to land and then they stab it. Have you not seen Dragoon gameplay? Have you ever seen one attack a dragon before it lands? I don't think so.
We see it in the cutscene when I...
That's not gameplay. Doesn't count. We're skipping all those cutscenes, don't you know?
Frick, you're right. Those don't count. You got me.
I am the best.
Because the only cutscene that would prove my point, that proves my point, is now that I think of it, you don't see that much Dragoon. Yeah, that much about Dragoons other than through what a spinning does, even though there's supposed to be multiple Dragoons. Volunteer Dragon Slayers.
Should I wait in this area for you? I don't think it'll actually work. If I just, like, save the last guy of this fight section.
Unless, if it's a 3 out of 3, then...
It's not a number, but last time we did it also didn't work, so.
You probably could.
I'll just hang out here and help you kill it once ever you actually get here.
Oh, Tatu's out front.
I don't know why I find this so adorable. So what are you on so far?
I'm just finished Volunteer Dragon Slayers.
Don't worry, I'm falling over.
Be sure to not fall over.
The animation for Lalafell when you sit and then doze is they fall over and then wake up.
Now I go to Ul'dah.
I was really ahead of you.
Yeah, because teleports have been screwing me over this entire time. The loading screens have been really bad.
That looks so dumb. Oh. I'll have to show you that real quick when you show up.
Show me what?
A very funny animation. Are you on an allied perspective yet?
Oh yeah, I'm on that.
Cool.
I'm just waiting for Alfino to spawn after we just talked to Ul'dah, and I assume they said, hell no, we're not helping.
Oh, we don't know. Maybe they said we'll help all the time. Just give us like a month and we'll get everything ready. Well, the world will never know.
I think. By the way, I'm going to Ishgard right now.
That's where I am. Pinocchio could win Who Wants to Be a Millionaire by saying each answer and checking if his nose grows. Isn't that interesting?
That would be an interesting way, because he wouldn't inherently know though, would he?
I don't think he has to know.
Does he just? Could I just ask him a question like? Could I just ask him any yes or no question, and if he says the wrong answer, his nose would grow? Even if he knows nothing about it?
I guess.
Or is it specifically that he knows that it's a lie?
Beats me.
The nose...
You're coming. You can see the really dumb animation that looks amazing. Oh yeah, you have to talk to that guy over there first.
You really don't see a lot of Ishgard through the gate. I just tried looking for it.
You see the bridge.
I guess, wow, you see a lot more from this angle.
Mm-hmm. So before we do the combat, I just want to show you this very dumb animation. You ready for it? I'm right here, over here. This is me changing pose while sitting. Oh!
Oh,
Oh!
with that, we killed the dragons.
I call this left one, it's mine.
Okay, I'll get the right one.
Goodbye.
Complete this one before?
Yeah, I already completed it.
Oh, thank you.
I just sat there waiting to help you with it. Can you actually land on this? Yeah, you can actually land on this bridge.
Look, this is the bridge where we throw the eyes of Nidhogg off of.
No, that's the second bridge. I wonder where the invisible wall would be.
In Ishgard, it has to be really freaking high, considering how... apparently this is almost the invisible wall right here, so...
No, I meant if you just walk across the bridge that you can now access, you can fly past the gate. Where would the invisible wall that would stop you from walking any farther forward be?
I assume it would have to be... It would be where the map says it's over.
I mean, I walked past where the map said it was over on the way over here.
Maybe there's a secondary gate?
Oh, there's one more. I accidentally just got rid of my food buff thinking I hopped on my chocobo. There we go.
Now we go back to Marceline.
I just realized something.
What?
Look at the top of all these towers. They have giant ballista on them.
Oh yeah.
That's how they take down these sky dragons, with giant ballista.
You never noticed that before? Yeah, that's why I was saying Ishgard.
I thought they just had a lot of telescopes.
There is no better nation for fighting dragons than Ishgard themselves, because Ishgard's literal identity is fighting dragons.
Well, maybe the dragons won't want to go past Ishgard. They'll just stay there and be too lazy.
Yeah, that happened with the other regions of Ishgard so well.
Yep.
Like Montcalm also.
I'm ready when you are. I was about to say something, and then it's just like, no.
Were you about to say you can go try and get your Chocobo now?
Maybe. Don't worry, Chobo, you're still my favorite. I think I might like Chobo more than Epona, except the fact that I actually customized Epona's color, and I like that a lot.
The war you'll eventually get.
I don't remember much of this. Is this the one with like the one giant... Oh yeah, this is the giant dragon. How do I tank this thing without getting stepped on?
You don't. You focus on tanking the little ones, not the big one. This big one's gonna ignore you regardless, Casey. Big one just doesn't care. There's a reason this fight particularly has been nicknamed Walking Simulator, Casey. Oh, they must have gotten stepped on.
I got a group back here.
keep them under the dragon cases.
Keep him under the dragon? Okay. I didn't want to have to worry about getting stepped on.
That's one of the worst things. Getting stepped on is hard, just make sure you just stay in the belly region.
Okay.
You should be fine. One of the worst things you can do is pull the dragons away. You essentially want to be tanking while hitting this guy at the same time. Because you can just do giant AoEs while you're underneath the dragon's belly.
Okay, I now have all the aggro.
Soon my other healers got this because someone actually needs to be in Bertha's.
Can't you use those cannons and stuff?
Yeah, I've been using the cannons, although it seems I'm the only one who's doing it at the moment.
I don't think I'm really an option.
Yeah, you're supposed to be tanking, you're not on the wrong team. I think there's 3 wards total, meaning you still have to go through 2 more.
Ishgard must not fall. They've broken through the second layer, but there's still 2 more layers to go.
Make sure you pull those because I'm gonna go on the cannons again. I don't want to be hit.
There's an armored dragon. There's a blast. Where's the other blast?
Right here, in front of my cannon.
That does not help me because it's really far away from me.
Don't worry, I got this.
Okay. So the other tank decided that he needed to take aggro from the giant turtle and draw it away from the Vishnap.
I don't know why the frick he's doing that, 'cause you're not supposed to do that.
Might be new.
Then I go in the tower to help out.
Why would you go in the tower?
Because there are dragon killers up here.
What happens if you don't help them? Do they die? Oh no! The blasts are getting away! Get back here!
I can see you from all the way up here. Also, watch this, Casey.
Hey you!
Do you see that hit?
No, I'm busy being stunned in AoEs. It doesn't help that I can't really see his feet when I'm under him because they just kind of disappear.
People keep not using the cannons. You're supposed to be using these.
Oh, sorry, I cannot help you there.
Look, I'm not blaming you here. And now, there's only one more ward after this, so, hope we can kill him.
So what do the dragon killers? Are they giant cannons, I guess, then?
They're giant spears that essentially they fire off in the tower.
Oh, they're the giant ballista things.
Correct, the ballistic, that's what I was trying to go with. Like I said, Ishgard has killing dragons down to his art, even by this point in the game.
There's still one more after this, so I think we're fine.
There's also, I believe, explosives, so it's not that actually that big of a deal.
Is this one not part of any roulettes? Because I never seem to get this one.
It is. Oh, trials.
Even on trial roulette, I've never gotten this one.
Trials are rare because a lot of the time they give you the base 3 primals ones because those are the ones most of the new people are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Keep in mind, our server is where a lot of the newer people are going at the moment.
And there's Vishap. Okay.
With that,
Where's the exit? Is the exit all the way back here? Well, after this quest, we have 9 more to go.
I get a feeling we did it. Let's do the Fortnite dance, Casey, where we floss.
If you do that, then I'm out of here.
Casey, I want to use my Moogle, my delivery Moogle. I'll be right back.
If you do that, I'm out of here.
If we do that, our friendship is probably over.
I don't think it'd be over. I don't really have enough friends to just kind of abandon one for being stupid. I will be slightly cross with you, but that's probably as far as I would take it.
25 hours.
Once again, I am a pushover to my friends. What part of this haven't you figured out yet?
You push over and you show your belly to your friends like a dog.
I definitely don't show my belly. That would just be weird.
Belly with animals is submissive.
Yes, I know this. I'm saying that would still be weird for me, Zach.
I guess you haven't had an animal.
I have had 3 cats, kind of, sort of.
What do you mean, kind of, sort of?
Well, one was a stray that we had for like 4 months before he died of something he had while I was a stray. And the other 2 were my stepmoms that were so afraid of everyone they never left under my parents' bed. So kind of, sort of. I saw one of them at my stepmom's old house when it ran from under the couch to under a chair. And that was the only time I ever saw it. And the other one I never saw. I just knew that they were in the house. Oh, is this the part where we have to go and save Tataru from some marbles because she decides she wants to be a miner now?
No, they cut that part out. Which honestly, though, is the worst. I'm frankly shocked they left in the part where we help that random guy get wine in the game. But they cut out the one part that is development for Tataru as a character.
Hmm.
I'm not a developer, so I don't have a place to say.
Just develop your own, like, $20 budget game, and then you're a developer now, and you have your own place to say.
$20 game? What would even cut a
I mean,
game look like?
a friend of the family, his first video game was literally, you are a square named Bob, and there is a big black hole in the center of the map, and you press spacebar and jump over it, and that's the entirety of the game. It had like a start menu, it had the actual gameplay, and then it had a congratulations, you won. Oh no, you weren't a square, you were a circle. He never sold it. It was like a proof of concept that he knew how to make video games when he was in high school.
Seems like a really basic.
It was a very basic game.
Did you win any awards?
No, he didn't submit it or anything. He literally just made it to prove to himself, hey, I made a game that actually works. Oh, we get 2 quests here. An unexpected ambition. And where we are needed. Search for Tataru at the Arcanist Guild and talk to Hori Boulder. I don't stop my timer until you finish, right?
Correct. So it does not benefit you at all to be ahead of me.
Okay.
The timer is completely dependent on who is the last person to finish.
Load faster.
Look, it's not my fault that we are literally most of the busiest parts of this.
Well, don't worry. We get to go to Limsa for one of our quests.
Oh. Do you know how long Limsa loads are for me? For like a minute.
Well, we have to go to the Arcanist Guild for Tataru. This is where she tries to learn to be a fighter.
It's an Arcanist, but yeah.
Some sort of...
Arcanist and fighter. as in you were meaning that she was going to be an actual...
combat friend.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I get it.
I don't think fighter is an actual class in Final Fantasy.
Closest is kind of monk or warrior, I guess. Depending on what
I
perspective.
think Marauder would probably be the best fit. Or Gladiator.
You know what? I'm gonna go the other path.
Hi, Dr. Roo. How's learning magic going for you? Speak to Thurbagem upstairs again. And now I remember why I didn't really like the Arcanist Guild, because it's just a pain to walk around. Like most of these Limsa guilds, there's like an upstairs and a downstairs that just kind of are in the same spot on the map. Okay, to the Zephyr Gate. I think out of all of the towns to not get all of the Aether Raids on, I chose the best one. Oh, this is also cool, because this is where like your first class quest for the Arcanist Guild is. Also, I'm hiding behind a tree. She'll never spot me watching. But I'm not watching anyway, because cutscenes don't exist.
Don't worry, I'm just doing the opposite quest of what you are. I'm over chilling in
Camp Tranquil.
Camp Tranquil. There's a scholar who needs protection, and for some reason,
Is that Ampador? Like the start of Ampador?
Maybe. I forget why this is exactly necessary. Probably is a reason. I don't think they just added it for no apparent reason.
And I gotta go back to the Arcanist Guild and turn in this one. Then I gotta go back to Camp Tranquil to do that one. Ethernet, Arcanist. But I have a class quest I could be doing.
Surprised you can do a class quest considering we're not in Heavensward yet.
I mean, the class quest will probably be go to Heavensward.
I mean,
Or go to Ishgard.
In comparison, all the Stormblood ones didn't start until you...
They might not. I'm just saying I'm at a level where I could have it. I haven't actually gone to the upper Limsa.
Do you see anything in your top left, right
Nope.
below the main scenario? Then you cannot get another one. I was like, man, that's weird if you can do that already.
Oh, where is she next? I'm literally just chasing Tataru around. I feel like some weird stalker.
Sure she doesn't get herself hurt.
Stand guard as she collects some plants. Or some pearls, not plants. I'm great at reading. Why am I standing watch all the way over here? Guess it makes sense, because the enemy just happens to spawn farther away.
I think you are right. No, I don't think it leads to Ampador, but I think this is the start of the other one. You know what I'm talking about, the demon one?
No. I have no clue what you're talking about.
It was the most recent hard mode we did.
The library one?
Okay, second most recent. I guess. Let's ask this guy. He probably... It's the one we get from the Conjurer Guild. I'm trying to remember its name.
I'm hitting for almost 1,000 damage at my strongest attack. I feel so weak, because I was doing like 4,000 damage on some of my attacks before.
I'm hitting for like 405 on each of my attacks. Then again, I think I'm really unoptimized.
Do you have a fire shield? Because I like always have a fire shield.
Fire shield?
A fire shield. Okay, I've completed Tataru's thing. It's the rage barrier thingamajig that just shows you have some rage. What do you think the world's most told lie is?
Oh, I don't. That's gonna be really depressing. Oh, I'm telling the truth.
Probably, I have read and accepted the terms and conditions.
I don't like to admit it, but that's true.
Have you ever read through any of those, like, fully?
Not fully. I've read partially on a lot of the Apple ones.
Apparently there was one on, like, a random CD game way back when those were still in use. That was, one of the parts of it was, I agreed to sell my soul to the devil.
They could get away with that stuff back then.
Oh no, some plants! Well, I have an axe. That should, like, one-shot them, right? Because I can chop down trees with this thing, yet.
How many quests were in the Tataru quest?
2. 2 quests.
2 in mine. 2 in mine as well.
Oh, you're on the Tataru ones now?
No, I mean, I'm on the second part, the second quest of the Tranquil one.
Chobo is such a big help at actually dealing damage.
Part of the reason why I'm lagging behind on a lot of these.
Because you don't have a Chobo.
I have a Chocobo. I don't know his name, but he is here.
He's not as cool as Chobo because he doesn't have a name. You can't call him by name and make him cool like I can.
Don't worry, I will eventually. Also, really? We're playing this game? I think... Oh, this is the part of the story where we find the dead body of the Crystal Brave and go, oh no, someone killed him.
Oh no, there's an actual tree! My axe should be super effective against him because he's a tree.
Now I gotta go to Artemis Guild.
You know what? I'm tanking you. I really don't care. Your AoE means nothing to me. Luana Hellgrace is here. She's just DC'd. She's just awkwardly standing right next to my quest giver.
Poor person.
The lost city of Ampador. That's right next to where my quest is. Hello, Mr. Unsettled Scholar. I talk to you. Now I have to stand guard over here. You have a lot more combat in your side of it. Tataru, you had like 1 combat, and the rest was just, I'm just gonna talk to this person here, and over here, and oh yeah, over here too.
Oh yeah, like half of it is literally just, oh, he scored the Scholar. Okay, see what the Scholar wants. Okay, make sure the Scholar doesn't die here, and then here, which is just them introducing the 2 dungeon areas. That probably will be introduced in this patch. Speaking of Voxman's Die 3, I just got a pop-up for it.
You did, huh?
A pop-up for it on Steam. Apparently it's for its DLC.
Do you have that other game that'll give you a special song with Sora?
No. It's a rhythm game. I'm not big on rhythm games.
Fair. Let's go, Chobo. We are the best duo. Chobo comes with built-in music, though. Do you come with a built-in music player?
Look, it's Casey giving me a look. All right, Pocket Casey here.
Chobo's is better.
I think that's arguable. I think mine is better.
You're also the guy that thought "put the cheese in the cheddar" was a good catchphrase.
It is. You know what? The rest of the stuff I will ironically say you're right. That was a bad idea. That was one of my best ideas.
I was about to make a reference to a YouTuber that I don't think you watch, so there's no point to making the reference.
And for the record, it even makes more sense now because cheddar can mean money.
I don't think anyone's called money cheddar in, like, 10 years.
One of the most embarrassing things, Casey, that it happened to me in band. Why I asked.
It's Odin, I think, is his name. That's where we are now. Where am I standing? Watch now. Here I am.
I asked the guy to give me some salient in band, and then the substitute director heard, and then he was like, "No one said that in 50 years."
Sounds like you're an old man now. Congratulations at your retirement age. Okay, I've completed both of them, and just I'm going to Minfilia now.
I wish I had the money to retire. So I have years of work to go.
So I have 4 quests to go before I finish the speedrun.
I haven't even gone Tatu's second one yet.
You literally run around a lot, then you fight. You go to Costa, you talk to her like twice, and then you fight a sea serpent, and then the quest ends.
So I'm just pointing out, you are going to be ahead of me, and I don't by a lot. Are you just going to wait for me near the ending?
I mean, currently my plan is turn in these quests, grab the next one, go to Costa, wait for you to fight a sea serpent.
Speed that up that way. Makes sense.
It's not like I can speed up you talking to Tataru all over the place.
Freaking Coastal Assault takes forever. I hate being in Limsa.
Turn that in, turn this one in, wait for the stupid long animation of me explaining, and her exaggerated surprise animation. Sure. Pick this up, skip cutscene. I don't think I've actually opened up the teleport menu in ages for the speedrun. It's always just been click on the map.
Yeah, click on the objective, then the map.
Teleport to Costa. Well, at least the quest after this is only 1 segment long.
Say that again?
The segment after you complete these 2 is literally get the quest from Minfilia, and then go talk to Minfilia and Ulda. So are you in Costa yet?
I am in Costa, yeah.
Hey, I see you now. I'm already here. I'm just gonna fly out and look at this coral while you talk to some people.
Tataru, what's up?
I don't know why this amuses me so. Vroom!
I need some help.
I feel like Mario Sunshine with the bloopers. Woo! Woo!
I got the 3D All-Stars. I still haven't played Sunshine though. I played all the way through Galaxy, and I played all the way through, and I've beaten 64. But 64 is a lot harder than I remember.
Have you 100%ed 64?
No, I have not 100% it either.
What about 64 3D?
3D?
Yeah, like the DS remake.
Oh, the DS remake. I remember playing the crap out of that, but I don't think I ever...
I 100% of the DS remake, but apparently in the original, if you 100%ed it, Yoshi would appear at the top of the castle. But in the DS remake, it's just a box with some 1-ups, which makes me sad.
You should have made Waluigi appear there.
There you go. Now you talk to Tataru, and then you teleport to Mordona, and then let me know when you're in Mordona, and then I'll start a teleport to Ul'dah, so that you theoretically get the teleport. Also, I just got another invite to a free company that I really don't want.
I did too. I can't even click accept because this was my board, so it's a shame for...
So let me know when you arrive, and I'll start my Ul'dah.
So how many quests left of this? 4?
I believe 4, and one of them is literally just go to Ul'dah.
Okay. Meaning we're pretty much at the point where the betrayal is about to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Where we're gonna get a good old knife to the back.
You there?
I'm teleporting. There we go.
Starting my channel. And there I go. You should have gotten it. Did you get the teleport offer?
No, because we have to be in the same part of the map.
Oh. Oh.
You were still in Costa.
Well, I tried.
You tried your best.
I tried with the minimal effort. And literally all it would have saved is like the 3-second channel time. Look at this. No. Yes. Aha. I'm in Villa. Okay, that's complete. So now we have come but not gone. Oh, to the quicksand.
We're almost there.
Mm-hmm. And then once we stop the timers when we do playtime again, correct?
Right.
Cool. I think quicksand is the inn you go to the most in the story, by far.
Just because, let's be honest, they always have the most chaos going about. The whole little Alamigo, the whole Alamigan refugee subplots we've had to go through.
Mm-hmm.
We don't go to Limsaw a lot now that I think of it.
Titan. Titan.
We go to for the Titan and Leviathan quest line, and that's pretty much it.
Both of those are honestly pretty long because of all the tiny side quests of, hey, destroy this boulder. Faster than me, but I have a bomb, so nah.
Need to go to
Continue waiting for Alianne.
Alianne never comes up, but you do find a glass bottle on the ground, and you conveniently put it in your
Oh,
sack.
a faint light appears. Let's get that.
Ooh.
So there's Come But Not Gone. So then we just have the Parting Glass and Before the Dawn. And Before the Dawn is the final one, correct?
Correct. Before the Dawn is where we stop the timer after we complete.
After we both complete. Hey, I just got to teleport off at the Blackbrush Station. I just got back from there. So I'm like one quest ahead of you.
Yeah. Which makes sense considering my load times are currently have now doubled.
Okay, the Parting Glass. I think I'll wait at the start of Before the Dawn and do that one entirely with you. It seems thematic, you know?
Just that, that we finally, that the speedrun we started over 26 hours ago, that we finished together.
And I'm having trouble actually getting out of this building. As you do.
Now I have to wait even longer for her.
Don't worry, I just used some eye drops.
Eye drops?
Eye drops.
Like in real life, or?
No, I just used a bottle of eye drops that I got from a Crest Award.
Could may as well use them now, right?
Proceed to the Sultana's bedchambers. Be warned, there are a lot of cutscenes. Okay then. Skip.
That just means there's a lot to skip.
Skip. Skip. So there's 3. 4. Looks like there's 4 cutscenes.
Which each cutscene.
Oh, here's a 5th cutscene. You get control to talk to someone right next to you, and there's a 6th cutscene. And now I'm in Corvus.
Wait, what? How do you get to Corvus?
Cutscenes. So there is 6 cutscenes pretty much in a row. And now I get to fly up to Camp Dragonhead, which we spawned next to, and talk to Oshafont.
So, wait a sec. Timer ends after finishing the MSQ quest Before the Dawn.
Yep, and I don't have that yet. I have the Parting Glass still. But there's that turned in. Before the Dawn, another cutscene. And then I sit here and I wait for you.
Okay. Can I just say how unreal it feels that we're actually at the end of this thing?
I can kick my legs.
Now, Chamber Rule.
I'm just sitting in a chair by Hoshafont waiting for you.
Lalafels has some really quality animations. There's a reason why people love playing Lalafels.
They also have some really derpy animations.
They do. They have some of the worst teeth animation.
Plus their thumbs up animation. Their arms just don't have any joints in them in that animation.
I know we skipped all the cutscenes with them, but the teeth look so weird.
Cold cheese feels healthier than hot cheese.
Scene 1.
Also, I love how the quest that I decided to do with you literally consists of talking to Hoshafont and then talking to the guy next to Hoshafont. Or talking to the House 4 Temp guard right outside the building, and that's it.
That's pretty thematic for what this run has been.
Look at his...
It's been 2 slightly related people doing a run slightly simultaneously. By the way, I'm doing a bit here, Casey. I'm gonna ask you once we finish the timer and I start doing the quest. I'm gonna ask you to check on speedrun.com if we won it in our category.
No thanks.
And I expect you to pretend like you actually are looking it up.
No thanks.
We're almost done. Yep, cutscene 6. Will we be able to do this before the hour mark on the last split?
I'm just gonna be kicking my legs waiting for you. If I see correctly... No, that's not you. Where are you? There you are. You have appeared.
Let's go, Chocobo. To the north we go.
It probably would have been faster for me to actually teleport that distance, but I would have to wait for you anyway, so I didn't bother. Also, there's just 2 people in here doing squats, shirtless in the background of my screen. Hi. I'm just kicking my legs. Don't mind me.
Okay.
Ready to go, friend?
Almost. There we go. Go together.
Whoosh. Whoosh.
I thought we were doing an RP walk thing here.
I already hopped on Chobo.
Chat quest complete.
So as soon as we get control after the cutscene is when we stop the timer.
Yes, and we do slash playtime. Skip that.
That was my 3rd skip.
This is my 3rd skip.
4th skip.
This is my 4th.
And count me down when you're in here.
I'll just say it when I'm here. As soon as I can see. Split.
Cool.
26, 27, 57.
26, 27, 16. And my playtime is 1 day, 2 hours, 23 minutes.
So we end the stream at 26 hours, 20... Wait, I was 26 hours, 24 minutes. What was yours for playtime?
26, 27. So I somehow have 3 more minutes than you. What's our game total playtime? 1 day, 2 hours, 23?
Oh, 1 day, 2 hours, 24.
So yeah, we're pretty much the same.
There's about a 3-minute difference, so... Guy, if the person... I assume you're watching at least the end of the stream, just take his time, I guess? Question mark?
Mm. Okay.
Actually, can we note this down in... Can you not note this down in Discord, just our totals?
What do you mean?
Just in-game time, because we're gonna have to submit it.
I shall take a picture of my chat.
I mean, note both of ours down. 1 day, 2 hours, 24 was mine.
24 is my current one. 23, but yeah. Anyway, I'm logging off so that playtime doesn't go any higher. And I guess here's where we stop the stream.
Not yet. There's one more thing that must be done.
I just closed out of Final Fantasy.
Also, also, the most important thing, Casey. Can you check in our category what our total splits are? I mean, what ranking we got?
No, I already told you no. You can do that.
Why not?
Anyway, I'm gonna stop my stream then.
Okay.